Hey, happy Monday, everyone. Hope you are doing well. It is a beautiful day. It's a Monday, and it's going to be a great week. And this is In the Raw, unscripted, unpracticed, unedited conversation. And I just came across a quote. I think I've said this before. I put up quotes every day for my students to decipher them, and these are famous quotes. And their task as they walk into the classroom is to interpret what they mean, right? And I came across this one by a Greek philosopher. His name was Epictetus. And he said this. He said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." I'm sure you've heard this before in some way. Somebody has told you that. Maybe your mom said that to you one day, or your teacher, or somebody said, "Hey, you have to listen more, than what you say, right? Or think before you talk, or something like that, right?" Well, the Bible also talks about this. In James, it says, "Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen and slow to speak." There's a reason why we should do this. There's a reason why we should be quick to listen and slow to speak. This goes back to our friend Epictetus, right? We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak, right? I think it's very important for us to speak. I think it's important for us to make our thoughts known and share them with people. But I think it's also very important and even more important, I think, for us to listen. And especially, when we are going to say something, and we're having a conversation, part of the, or half of the conversation, half of having a conversation is listening. And that's a very important half, because when we're talking to somebody, especially if we're having like an argument or a disagreement, we're not listening to the person because we're thinking about what we want to say, to them. And so we have to stop, slow down, and listen, right? Be quick to listen. Be quick to pay attention. That's why we have 2 ears, right? And slow to speak. We have 1 mouth. We have to, basically what he's saying here is that we need to think before we talk. How many times we've all been there, right? How many times have we said something and then regretted it? Well, that's because we didn't really think before we talked. We didn't really think out our words, or we didn't choose our words correctly. And when we listen, when we are able to listen more, we become more aware of what's going on and what we're going to say in a conversation. But also, our knowledge, our wisdom will come from listening more, by taking in. And so we need to make sure that we, and this goes along with reading, right? We take in. It's more important to get what we're taking in before we give out, right? In this case, I know the Bible says also it's better to give than to receive, but in this case, it's better to receive first, to listen, to read, and gain that knowledge, and be smart about what we're going to say before we actually speak. All right, well, this was sweet and short, and we'll see you pretty soon. Have a great rest of your day.